contrary to all the self-help books, all the seminars that you have ever heard of, you, listen to me now, you cannot be whatever you want to be. Okay? Do you know that? You cannot be whatever you want to be. In God's providence, you are who you are. You have a certain personality. You have a certain intellect. You have a certain educational base. You have a certain level of skills. You have a certain level of intelligence. You have a certain level of physical abilities. They all are from God. They're from God. Thus, they are a stewardship. Now, let me give you what I think is the most obvious example of all. When I was young, I wanted to be a professional hockey player. That's what I wanted to do. And I was pretty good. At one level, at least. I played hockey all the time. All the time. I practiced. I worked at it. I dreamed about it. I read books about it. I wanted to play in the National Hockey League as a goalie. And I grew up in a small town, and so by growing up in a small town, surrounded by small towns, there's not a lot of competition. So I was pretty good. I was pretty good. Then I went off to college. And tryouts for the hockey team. And my alma mater is a Division I contender. And I showed up, and there were 12 other freshman goalies. I'd never seen that many goalies in my life. Well, I hung around for a couple of weeks. But eventually, there's you guys who have played sports, or ladies who played sports, outside the coach's window with some athletic tape, there's a list posted every couple of days. And you line up there to look to see whether your name's on the list or not. And if it ain't on the list, clean out your locker. Well, after a couple of weeks, I cleaned out my locker. That was it. That was it. I'm never going to be a professional hockey player. Why? Not because I didn't want to be. Not because I didn't work hard at it. It's because God was not calling me to be a professional hockey player, and therefore it does not matter how much I wanted it, how much I worked at it, I was never going to get there. Never. It would never be my vocation. That's just my life. You've got the same kinds of stories in your life. God is at work.